we ask that you please join us as we honor America with the playing of
Welcome to the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex at Walt Disney World. We are about to get underway covering the 2025 USYS National Championships. I'm Taylor Storthy. Good morning, and it is a beautiful day for the beautiful game. It'll be Cook Inlet Soccer Club taking on Fort Wayne United FC in what should hopefully be an exciting matchup. Cook Inlet are wearing the dark-colored jerseys. Usually in the Florida heat, that can be tough to deal with, but 7:30 a.m., sun is in the sky. We won't have to worry about crazy heat for too long, so they should be good to go. Meanwhile, Fort Wayne United wearing green jerseys to start us off. These U19 sides are ready for 45 minutes of action as we are about to get underway. Let's give a quick introduction to the rosters before we get started. For Fort Wayne United, they've got the number 0, Mary Grace Knapp, the number 1, Kylie Weigand, the number 2, Taylor Heflin, the number 3, Madison Balfe, the number 4, Jocelyn Bailey, the number 5, Ava Staker, the number 6, Lydia Harold, the number 7, Amelia Boersma, the number 9, Adrienne Herrera, the number 10, Raymond Patterson, the number 13, Madison Schwalm, number 18, Aaliyah Douglas, number 19, McKinley Morris, number 31, Emma Swigart, and in goal is the number 30, Emma Escudia Palacios. Meanwhile, for Cook Inlet, they've got Skylar Lynn, the number 0. Actually, I believe will be in goal to start the game. Caitlin Siebert, the number 2. We've also got Elise Adkins, the number 3, Addison Bailey, number 6, Isabella Schold, number 7, Addison Gasser, number 8, and we'll keep introducing the teams as the game continues. And like that, we are underway for the first half of action. Cook Inlet send it far up the field, headed forwards. Bit of a dangerous spot on the left wing. Fort Wayne are going to clear it away. Safe to say the best strategy sometimes is just to clear it away. When in doubt, kick it out. That's going to give Cook Inlet a chance for the counterattack. They're the team on the right side of our scoreboard, but they are, as they bring it into the box, shot blocked. They'll get a corner kick. They are going to be attacking from left to right for the first half. Fort Wayne will be going from right to left for the first half. Before the moment, it'll be a corner kick for Cook Inlet. They were quick to start the game. They brought it downfield. Here's a cross into the box. Picked up at the far post. No one's able to get clearly on top of it. And it'll be another corner kick. They say it was off one of the Fort Wayne United defenders. The first shot, which was at a bit of an awkward angle, got deflected off the field for the corner. And this time, the ball was received and I think just knocked away. But now we've got another corner kick here in the second minute of action. That's going to go behind. Goal kick. Close. Not close enough. Both teams will have plenty of opportunities. Cook Inlet unable to convert on their first, but they are putting a lot of pressure on Fort Wayne. Excellent block to force a throw in. Fort Wayne do hold on to the ball, but going to try to get it out of their own territory. As the game continues, we'll get a better read for what these teams' formations are. Looks like that Fort Wayne might be running a back four. Obviously, they have one defender currently throwing the ball in, so they're not going to form the complete back line. That's going to be hit towards the center of the field. That's going to be cleared away, but it's going to be hit forward into a dangerous spot. Good clearances on defense as they try to knock the ball away. Now played through, but that's going to go harmlessly behind. It almost put Escudia Palacios to work on that play. Could have been a one-on-one chance. Trying to see who's going to be through on goal for that play. I think it would have been Brooklyn Bailey. That's going to be cleared downfield. Headed over. Again, kind of hit in the air a couple times. But the ball is going to be lost. Schwalm gets it knocked out of bounds. Great defending by Lexus Luff, forcing the turnover as well. It's a throw-in for Cook Inlet. Elise Atkins will take it. And they're going to send it forwards. Headed to the side. Picked up. The ball almost knocked free. Two Cook Inlet players are going to win it back, and we'll recycle the possession briefly. There is a forward giving some pressure, but it's very nicely sent downfield, headed out wide right into the direction of one of the Cook Inlet wingers from the left side. Big cross into the box to the far post. Ball almost gets knocked free, but there is a defender from Fort Wayne there, and a brilliant clear on top of it. And as we're about to enter the 5th minute of action, it's going to stay with Fort Wayne. They'll get a throw in at about midfield. Very good job defending that play. There was a great cross into the box, but it just missed the two players for Cook Inlet and was cleared away by the center back. I believe that might have been Adrian Herrera, or Ariad Herrera. Nice Cruyff turn there, sending it over from Douglas to the wing, played into the box, cleared away, throw-in coming up for Fort Wayne. I really do like the movement on the ball by Aaliyah Douglas. A good turn to get past her defender and keep moving forward. Fort Wayne United started the game on the back foot, but here in the 5th minute, they will have a chance to try to challenge the Cook Inlet defense and Skylar Lind in goal. There's the throw in from Staker. Back to Staker now. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good job by Alexis Luff on defense. Let's keep introducing the Cook Inlet roster as we have a little bit of a break in the action. Faith Hughes is the number 10. Leoa Fesolai, the number 11. Brooklyn Bailey, the 13. McKenna Harris, the 14. Avery Campbell, the 15. Brianna Bailey, the 17. Isabel Cowell, the 18. Parker Sullivan, the 19. Mary Jo Landon, the number 22. Mena Lewis, the number 23. Catherine Orr, number 87. Brooke Brown, number 89. There's also Cabry Weaver and Audrey Hustis on the roster too. However, they don't have a number listed, so if there's a number I didn't mention, it'll likely be one of those two players. Cleared away, but still unable to fully clear the danger. Fort Wayne still in the attack, looking for some room. There's a cross into the box. Have a player right in front of goal. It's barely kept alive. Not enough room for a shot. The attack will continue. 3 players on 1 attacker. That's going to be sent out of bounds, but it will be off the defense. Corner kick for Fort Wayne. Great effort on offense. I thought they were going to have a point-blank chance. The pass went a little too far forward. So instead, they'll settle with a corner kick. And honestly, I don't think a corner kick is going to be too disappointing for Fort Wayne. They have a chance to get on the board. 7th minute of play here in the first half. of U19 action at the USYS National Championships. Players lining up at the far post. That cross did not have a lot of power on it. Not a super large clearance. Big sliding challenge. No foul called as the counterattack begins for Cook Inlet. I don't think there was any bad intent from the Fort Wayne defender, but I think it was clear on that sliding tackle. She just missed the ball and hit into the other player. Good news, both players up quickly, ready to resume. Always a little bit worrisome when you see a challenge like that. Throw-in coming up for Fort Wayne as they'll take it further downfield. Now to the back line. There's a nice long ball forward. Headed into space, but no one was there to help out Schwalm. However, it went off of the Cook Inlet defender for a stay on the ball. It'll be Ava Staker for this throw-in. A lot of players coming in short. Good throw down the line. Finds Schwalm in space. However, good job shielding the ball. Elise Adkins will win Cook Inlet the goal kick as it was last touched by Schwalm out of bounds. Skylar Lind can send it down the field as we enter the 9th minute. Long ball played forward. Played out to the left. Sent down the line. Excellent sliding challenge to knock the ball out of play. And it had a second touch off the Cook Inlet attacker. Throw in for Fort Wayne. They'll win the ball right back. Down the wing. Unable to fully clear it after winning the ball back. Now Fort Wayne back in possession. Deflects off the defense. Throw-in coming up. Another short throw, looking for some room. Picked up on the wing. Did that go out? No, it did not. No whistle yet. And there it goes out of bounds. And Cook Inlet, strong defense, win it back. Excellent header to send the ball forward, though, by Fort Wayne. An efficient clearance as that's sent to the middle of the park. One player down, but they're going to actually blow the whistle and give Fort Wayne the free kick, the first foul we've seen. By the way, the current temperature here in Orlando, about 82 degrees. Real feel is listed at 96, but only 7:40 a.m., so won't be as hot to start the day. Things will quickly heat up. It is a Florida summer, after all. Now playing out wide, a bit of space for Alexis Luff to work with. Luff is going to keep it herself, looking for a one-on-one challenge. Tries to get it past her defender. Can't outrun her. Excellent job shielding and winning the ball back by Ava Staker. But it's going to fall to Luff once more. They're unable to fully clear it away. Luff hits it forward into the box. She's the last player to touch it, though. It's a goal kick as it rolls out of bounds. Solid defense so far. We've seen some good attacks, but no real early game opportunities. Goal kick on the way. Escudia Palacios will send it forward. I think Cook Inlet would love to keep the pressure on, force the attack. That's going to be a very nicely hit ball forward. That's going to roll out for a throw-in, not a goal kick. It will go back to Fort Wayne United. Hit to the middle of the field. Almost wins the ball back as it's sent out to the right-hand side. Crossed into the box. Misses everyone as that's going to roll out of play. Throw in the other direction now for Fort Wayne United. But for the moment, Cook Inlet have had the ball on their attacking half of the field, which has been good. And they're going to win the ball right back. Excellent challenge. Player goes down. No whistle called. Gets a defender away. No one's in the center of the box, though, to pick up the pass. Fort Wayne trying to clear it. Ball's going to fall back to one of the midfielders. Here's a long-range effort. Palacios. Whistle goes. And they're going to call a whistle on the play. No goal. Palacios got on top of it. Maybe a player was offsides. Very good long-range attempts. Cook Inlet almost took the lead here in the 13th minute. Ball's going to get dispossessed. Now a counterattack on the way from Fort Wayne United. And you know, it always feels like after there's a high percentage or a dangerous scoring chance that the other team gets the momentum for a quick counterattack if it's stopped. And that's exactly what is happening here. Throwing on the way now from Fort Wayne United. Still all level through 13 minutes. Fighting for the ball. Played back to the midfield. That is an excellent ball forward, but it's picked up by the defense. That's going to be sent down the middle, down to the right wing. There's a lot of space to run. Not enough for Luff to get there, though. Alexis Luff would have needed the speed of Alexis to keep that ball in play. Instead, she'll wait for the next attack as there's a dangerous through ball. Defender barely gets there in time. Won't fully clear it out of bounds. Nice job, though, sending it forward by Elise Adkins. I do think it was Addison Bailey making the last second stop. As here's a through ball down the right wing. Excellent job getting in front. The interception clearing the ball. And now Cook Inlet send it down the left wing, but a defender is there to turn it around. Another through ball. Will the flag stay down? I think the run was well timed. Throw in coming up for Fort Wayne indeed. Well timed run, but a good defensive stop will slow down the counterattack. We're in the 15th minute, just a third of the way through the first half. Ball's going to get poked free. Fort Wayne still trying to find something. Play to the middle of the park. Good touch to send it out wide. Play to the edge of the box. Crossed. Saved. First time Lind has been able to make a catch. Mainly because it's the first ball that's been catchable. Now she'll send it forward. Big clearance to the middle of the field. Played out wide. Here comes the new counterattack. Fort Wayne trying to keep the possession. Through, but cleared away. Lexus putting some pressure on the ball. Excellent challenge to win it back. She's now got some space on the right wing. One-on-one battle between the other number 9. Heredin Herrera. And now Luff, edge of the box, crossed inside. Picked up by Palacios before it found a teammate. Excellent speed on the wing by Luff, but couldn't find a teammate with the through ball. Fort Wayne back on the attack. They're going to be looking for something from the right wing. There's a through ball headed to the center of the box, but that's going to take a couple of bounces in favor of Lynn. She'll pick it up. The intended target, Schwalm, who was on a good run from the left side of the field. That's going to be knocked forward, but Palacios will be able to pick it up, slow it down, and give the team a little bit of a breather. Actually, she'll play it out from the back. Hitting the 17th minute of action. Still all level. A couple of early chances, but apart from the long-range shot, I think 5 minutes ago, haven't seen anything directly contesting the goalies. Good block on the clearance. And now they'll turn it the other way. Big interception in the middle of the field, knocked out wide. They'll hold on to it and slow it down. They'll play it to the back. Fort Wayne continuing the attack. Played through. That's going to be deflected. Cook Inlet going to send it up, but they can't fully clear it. It's picked up by another Fort Wayne attacker. Schwalm with a good 1-2. Schwalm can slow things down. She's been solid on the left wing to start the game. She'll find her teammate. I think that is not Herrera. It's lifted into the box. It's barely cleared away. Not a bad idea from Lydia Harold. Cook Inlet. Are they thinking a quick counterattack? I think they are. They're going to send it out wide. Lexus Luff. That's going to be pulled the other way. Through ball to the middle of the park, but the center back is there. Sends it right back out wide to Luff. Good block there to win it back, though. Staker with an excellent challenge. That ball is going to be sent forward. Here's Schwalm on the ball. Setting up the 1-2, but there wasn't enough room for the pass back. Douglas instead turns it around. Excellent through ball into the box. One-on-one challenge. Great stop by Lund, who will now come out of the box to clear it away. Incredible counterattack by Fort Wayne, lead to a one-on-one chance. Lind, however, perfectly gets out of the box to go up and block it. A Scott Sterling type of save, if you remember that old YouTube video, where I think it might have ricocheted off her face. But Lind with a very important save here in the 18th minute, as now we enter the 19th minute. Fort Wayne didn't get that shot, but they are still on the attack. They send it down the wing. That's going to be knocked out off an attacker. Cook Inlet get the ball back. Now they'll throw it back by their own box. Cook Inlet will try to send it downfield. That did not hit off the player they wanted it to. Now it's Fort Wayne again. Fort Wayne into the box. Lind can't fully pick it up on the first bounce, but stays right next to it. Excellent saves. That's going to be sent down the left-hand side. Cook Inlet keep it in play. Doesn't look like any substitutions yet. Could see a couple as the half continues. But for now, it'll be Cook Inlet starting to build momentum. They'll get the throw in. A good long-range shot. A good, well, you could call it a close-range shot, although they were quite some distance from goal for Fort Wayne. Both teams unable to capitalize yet, but maybe there's a chance. That's going to be a brilliant through ball. One-on-one with one defender. Shot saved by Lind. Brilliant stop by Lind. And Cook Inlet send that away. Lexus Luff actually keeps it in play. Luff is going to find a teammate. They can't do the 1-2 though. Great interception by Ava Staker. Staker finds Schwalm out wide. Back to Staker, who's now pressing forward. That one is just out of play. Goal kick. But what a one-on-one chance for Fort Wayne. But what an even better stop by Skylar Lind, slamming the door to keep things tied.
Hey, midfield, right now, we have not found a pass to each other.
This camera view, I'm not sure if you can hear some of the audio from the stadium, but you can kind of hear some of the coaching instructions. And I think for both teams, they've got some things that they want their players to do a little bit better as the first half continues. 21st minute, Cook Inlet on the attack. That's a good ball out wide. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Throw-in going the other way for Fort Wayne. Actually, free kick going the other way for Fort Wayne. Now as play kind of takes a pause, you can kind of see the 4-3-3 formation that Cook Inlet are running. 4 defenders, a central defensive midfielder, 2 other midfielders. Not sure if that is their exact formation, if they're just defending out of the stance, but 4-3-3 has been tried and tested at many levels of soccer around the world. Definitely pioneered by Pep Guardiola and his Barcelona teams of the 2000s. Scramble for the ball. Excellent challenge. Fort Wayne going to have a chance to send it the other way. I'd imagine they have a similar formation as that ball is going to find Schwalm from the left wing. Does she have a teammate? She's going to try to knock it past her defender. That's going to be cleared away. Throw in. Excellent clearance. Trying to get the ball out of bounds. Would have been easier just to send it away from the attacker, but Fort Wayne hold on to it.
Front line right now, our defenders are defending their tails off, and then our front line just keeps giving the ball back away over and over again.
And now Fort Wayne looking to push forward. To the center of the park. Knocked towards goal, but it went off a defender. It will be a corner kick for Fort Wayne United. I think there's a bit of zonal marking for Cook Inlet for this corner kick. They're not necessarily man marking the Fort Wayne Fort Wayne attackers, although I do imagine their defenders are running forward as well. Usually your center backs are some of the taller players on the team, the perfect targets for set pieces. But now in the 24th minute, here's the ball into the box. Headed away. Tried to pick it up, ball still loose. Edge of the box now. Lofted towards goal. Running up to get it is Lind, who has been stellar in the net today for Fort Wayne. Or actually, no, for Cook Inlet. She'll send it the other way with a nice clearance. Through ball out to Luff. She's got some room. Two defenders to beat in the goalie, and one of the defenders gets to the ball to knock it wide. However, Luff holds on to possession. Excellent move to get past her defender. Bring it into the box. Bring it up top. Cross all to the far post. No one is in range to get it. A moment of brilliance from Luff. Cook Inlet couldn't respond yet. Now it's played through. Luff is not going to get there in time as Escudia Palacios will now send it downfield. I think they're going to try to find Schwalm from the left side. Schwalm knocks it forward. There is one teammate up. Played back. Schwalm keeps pressing. Schwalm losing the challenge. Good clearance there by Brooklyn Bailey, but Fort Wayne hold on to the ball. Now throwing on the way from Fort Wayne. 26th minute, and that is one of the first true fouls we'll see of the half. Elise Atkins a little too aggressive on the tackle. And now it'll be Madison Balfe setting up the free kick. We are going to get our first substitutions of the game, though. Now entering the game, Amelia Boersma and McKinley Morris. They will enter for Weigand and Swigart. We also see a couple changes. We see Brooke Brown onto the field for Cook Inlet. I think there was a second player, might have been Catherine Orr entering the game. But for this free kick right here, which it will be Balfe taking. Fort Wayne will see if their subs could be super. Into the box. Picked up by Lind. Another good claim by the keeper.
Meds, you're playing an 8 right now. Parker the 10. Addison a 6 by yourself.
Cook Inlet sending it downfield. Picked up in the middle of the park. Cook Inlet sending it out wide to Luff. Luff's had some good dribbles so far, this time taking it to the middle. To the back line now. Played out to the right. Good short passing. A little bit of tiki-taka, if you will, as Cook Inlet keep going for the attack. Out to the left-hand side. Tough run for the left back. She gets to the ball in time. Good move to get by a defender, but it will fall to Fort Wayne, who now have a counterattack brewing. Here's the through ball down the middle. There is a one-on-one chance. One defender to beat. Gets one step past. Shoots. Big foot save by Skylar Lind. She has been unbreakable so far. And now the other way. Here comes Cook Inlet. Played through. Not going to find Lexus as that one's cleared away. But Skylar Lind, I do not know if she could have done anything more on that play. A perfect save to keep things level. Fort Wayne have been knocking on the door. She has slammed the door shut to get us started. Got another change being made. Isabella Schold onto the field. Mary Jo Landon onto the field. Two fresh legs for Cook Inlet. Should note for the Cook Inlet side, they've got a roster listed with about 19 to 20 players. Comparatively, only about 15 listed for Fort Wayne United. Wonder if that amount of depth could come into an impact later in this game. Ball's going to be knocked forward into the box. Cleared away, corner kick coming up. Cook Inlet forced a bit of pressure on that play. A very good midfield deflection. They can't capitalize off the attacking chance just yet, but they will get a corner kick here in the 30th minute. Still tied up. First half of action for U19 play at the USYS National Championships. That's going to be crossed into the box. No one's going to get on top of it. The good news, though, is it does stay in play. Played back. That's going to be lofted forward. Escudia Palacios. One bounce. Calmly picks it up. Can always be scary when there's a bounce right next to the goal. If it gets over your head, that could be a pretty embarrassing goal to concede, but Palacios gets on top of it. Wayward pass, though, from the Fort Wayne defense, and that is going to be another throw-in. We're also going to get another change entering the game. So actually, I've had the goalie number wrong. Escudia Palacios entering the field now for Fort Wayne. Might be Mary Grace Knapp in goal then. I could have sworn, though, that the goalie was wearing the number 30. I'll try to get you that updated number as soon as possible, as Escudia Palacios almost wins the challenge right back, putting some pressure on the ball as it's played out wide for Cook Inlet. The attack continuing. Ball's going to be won back by Fort Wayne. Played to the middle of the field. Out to the left-hand side. That one's going to be deflected off of the Cook Inlet midfielder. Throwing on the way from Fort Wayne as we continue. You hear more coaching instructions from the sidelines. I definitely like having the natural sound here. Hopefully you can hear it on our broadcast as well. where you can kind of get a little bit of an insight behind the scenes to some of the things the coaches will want to see out of their players as we continue. Here's Ava Staker with a little short throw-in, just trying to resume play. Luff almost wins the ball back. Now it is going to fall to Luff. Excellent passing, played through into space. Luff's got some room to work and will have a teammate in the box to try to find. The Escudia Palacios guarding Luff. Luff with a step past her, crossed inside, blocked and cleared away. Good job on defense by Fort Wayne, who will stop that attack. Through ball. Will the flag stay down? Yes, but a great emergency clearance right there by Brooklyn Bailey. You can tell some time has passed. There's a bit more of an orange glow here at the Wide World of Sports to start the game, given that we weren't too far away from sunrise by the time kickoff began at 7:30. But now here in the 33rd minute, the morning sky is shining a little bit brighter. Fort Wayne United send it down the wing, and it's going to fall right back to Escudia Palacios out of bounds for another throw-in. Big clearance downfield. Defender gets there. Brilliant deflection. Went right to a teammate. Don't think they're going to try a long-range shot. Here's the ball at the edge of the box. Fort Wayne trying to bring it inside. Lofted through. There is one player open on that left wing picking that one up. Trying to fight against the defender. Good challenge. Ball's going to go the other way. However, she took the throw in a bit too quickly. And actually, they're going to say it went out off of Elise Atkins. I don't think that will be a foul call. On the contrary. Throwing on the way for Fort Wayne. Played across the middle of the field. Two players trying to give pressure. They'll knock the ball loose, but Fort Wayne have a chance to reset and recycle the ball. Good pass forward. Play to the left-hand side. Not a lot of room to work. Here's the ball into the box. Deflected. Cook Inlet now get the ball away, but it's still going to stay now with Ava Staker. Staker finds Boersma. Boersma out to the left-hand side. Out to the right-hand side. Edge of the box. Turning. Goes down. No foul. Clean challenge. Ball knocked out wide. Scramble for the ball. Good job by Cook Inlet. They're going to send it downfield. Good job deflecting the clearance by Jocelyn Bailey. It's going to stay with Cook Inlet, but she prevented an immediate attacking opportunity. So it'll be a throw-in going the other direction now. Down the right side. 4 defenders ready, 3 attackers forward. Edge of the box, looking to get the ball inside. Good job shielding. Final touch, not off the attacker. It is going to be, actually it was off the attacker. It looked like they were signaling for a corner kick for a second. It is a goal kick in the 36th minute. I wonder if they will do a hydration break in the second half. We haven't needed one here in the first half. So we've had 36 straight minutes of action, as that's going to be knocked out of bounds and going to be sent the other way. Foul on the play. Fort Wayne get the ball back and will get a throw in as we enter the 37th minute. I think it's Escudia Palacio sending it up. Actually, it was Herrera right to the edge of the box. Whistle goes, a bit of a push. That's going to go back to Cook Inlet.
Just relax. Allie can serve. Let's gain the field. Gain the field. You're going to move her back 5 yards after this. You got to
Free kick on the way now from Elise Adkins.
same thing happened right here. That was 2 yards, Coach. This is a whole lot more.
Big ball forward. That falls past a lot of players, and Fort Wayne will have a nice clearance now to the middle of the park. There is plenty of defenders back, though, for Cook Inlet. That's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be sent the other way. Cook Inlet back on the ball.
Good, McKinley. Well done, McKinley. Thank you. Well done. Addison. Good, Amy. Really good where you are, Amy. More central. Watch drifting forward so much. Talk to Iz. Let Iz play the 8.
So a free kick on the way. Ball into the box. That is a beautifully placed free kick. Is there enough room for a shot? Not really. Fort Wayne have enough defenders there to slow it down. Through ball intercepted by Adkins. Played out wide. Lewis moving forward. Meadow Lewis. Through ball into the box. Luff just out of reach, but it will be cleared. Had to get there in time for an emergency stop.
Ava, be aware of it. Be aware of that, Ava. Probably stay a little more tucked there.
Thrown on the way from Adkins. Play to the center of the park. Good job holding on to the ball by Lewis. Lewis is going to take it into the box now. Deflected off the defender on her cross attempt. I'm not sure if that was a shot. Had some power behind it. This one's going to be lofted through to goal. Excellent scoop by the goalie. And again, at halftime, we'll give you an update with the correct player. I've been calling goalie Escudia Palacios, but it is not the number 30 in the net. Could be the 31. Actually, no, it isn't the 31. Swigart recently had been subbed off. About to hit the 40th minute. We'll have 5 minutes until halftime, and any extra time the referees want to add on. But given that we haven't had too many stops, we've only had a couple of changes, I don't think we're going to get too much, maybe at most 2 to 3 minutes. Probably go right to halftime, and there's a high chance that we'll end scoreless. Can Fort Wayne maybe open the door? They've tried. They've had some good chances. Lind has made some better saves. To the back line. Played through. Fort Wayne trying to build another attack. Knocked over, almost out of bounds. Ball one back as that's now going to be sent downfield. Played back. Now to the middle of the park. Now to the right. Alexis picks it up. Good pass to a teammate. Solid short passing in the midfield so far in this first half from Cook Inlet. That ball's going to be knocked forward. It's going to be sent down. Scooty Palacios trying to get past a couple defenders. Will find a teammate out wide. I think it's a 4-2-3-1 formation that Fort Wayne are running, primarily with one striker staying up and pressing the defense. And it's not necessarily 3 forwards and then one striker kind of sitting deeper. I think it's 3 attacking midfielders and 1 striker. As now, once again, Fort Wayne are trying to open the door. They'll play it out wide. Into the box, headed away. Open space, though, for Fort Wayne. A bit of a run for Palacios. Shot. Easy pickup for Skylar Lind. Add another save to her tally. That's her 4th, I believe, of the half. Good, 42nd minute. Won't be too long until the referees decide how much stoppage time they want to add. But again, no serious stoppages. No golds, no bookings. a couple of set pieces. That's going to be sent down. Played back to the middle of the park. Here's a chance for Fort Wayne again. A little bit of room for Staker. Her shot is deflected, and that'll be a late corner kick coming up for Fort Wayne United. 42nd minute of action at the Wide World of Sports from the 2025 USYS Nationals. Once again, we see Cook Inlet with zonal marking. Headed to the far post, deflected towards the goalie. Lynn gets there in time. That was one of the best corners we've seen today. The header, just not enough power to get on goal. Hearing one of the coaches, I'd imagine it's Cook Inlet's coach, saying no defending, trying to tell the team to get forward. Ball knocked loose. Both players going down. It'll be a free kick going the other direction. Boersma and Schold on that play, challenging each other, both number 7s. Here comes a long ball right there. Good one from Herrera into the box, headed towards Lind. Lind can't fully pick it up, and she eventually does. Now Lind will send it the other way. 44th minute. Fort Wayne, I think they've been the stronger team now, back on the attack. Played into the box and cleared away. Brilliant clearance. And another change being made. Catherine Orr onto the field, a fresh set of legs. Only going to be a couple minutes out there. We're just about 50 seconds away from stoppage time. That's going to miss everyone down the wing. Fort Wayne will have a chance. They'll clear it away. That clearance stays in play. Free kick for Fort Wayne. They drew the foul. They'll have a chance to reset. Could be one of the final possessions of the half. Down the wing. Down the right. Good chance here from Fort Wayne. Trying to get a cross in. Won't be able to. Didn't hit a defender. Goal kick. That attack is going to take us to 45 minutes. We are now officially at stoppage time. Then, like I mentioned a couple times already, we have not had that much stoppage so far. A couple of fouls here and there, a few set pieces, but that is all. No one's gone on the board yet. Can Cook Inlet score a buzzer beater? Edge of the box, looking for room. That one's deflected. That's not going to take a very large bounce away. Going right by the corner flag. Good turn, but the player was offsides. And it'll be a free kick going the other direction. A little surprised I actually didn't hear any of the coaches try to relay the stoppage time information. Leads me to assume that there's going to be not a lot. My guess was correct. That's it for the first half of action. And we are all level at the Wide World of Sports between Fort Wayne United and Cook Inlet Soccer Club. Both teams have done well so far on defense. And when we come back in the second half, we'll see if either team can break the deadlock. Can Fort Wayne get a goal past Skylar Lind? Could Cook Inlet capitalize on a counter? Well, we'll find out when we return.
U.S. Youth Soccer provides a path for every player, offering programs that provide a fun, safe, and healthy environment for players at every level of the game. We are Youth Soccer. As the presenting sponsor of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, New York Life is proud to support the families behind every athlete in planning for their financial future. Visit NewYorkLife.com today to learn more about the New York Life Financial Empowerment Scholarship and how to apply. New Balance is the official shoe and apparel partner of U.S. Youth Soccer. Make sure to check out all their latest offerings at newbalance.com/soccer. As the official recruiting partner of U.S. Youth Soccer, NCSA College Recruiting is dedicated to reducing the stress that comes with the college recruiting process and to help student athletes find the right college fit. Make sure to visit www.ncsasports.org to schedule your recruiting assessment with an expert. Update your recruiting profile and talk through your next steps in becoming searchable by college coaches nationwide. When it comes to fueling fun on and off the field, Treetop is your game day go-to. Treetop applesauce pouches and juice boxes are free of high fructose corn syrup and are packed with delicious fruit goodness. And that's a guaranteed W for kids and parents. Treetop is a proud sponsoring partner of U.S. Youth Soccer. Victory Gear is the official insole partner of USYS. Victory insoles are engineered to help return energy with each step, giving soccer players a springier feel, more support, and more confidence when running and jumping. Learn more at vktry.com/USYS. USYS University. Better coaches, better officials, better experiences. The USYS University gives your team the tools to thrive and the edge to win. Enroll for free at usysusuniversity.org. Taka, the leading youth soccer analysis platform, is offering hassle-free highlights to every 14U to 19U player at the 2025 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. All your best national plays clipped for you just for $59. Search taka.io online for more. Struggling to find someone to film the game? No problem. VIO is the ultimate soccer camera that records every match, every goal, all of your moments automatically. Perfect for youth soccer teams, players, and proud parents. See the magic at www.veo.com. Anthony Travel, an on-location company, is proud to serve as the official travel partner for U.S. Youth Soccer. From your flight to your hotel to your rental car, our sports travel experts have you covered. Visit anthonytravel.com to learn more. Grilla, as the official hydration partner of U.S. Youth Soccer, Grilla products provide the hydration you need no matter what stage of activity you are at. Whether it's pre-exercise, a much-needed energy boost during a game, or post-exercise recovery. Learn more at drinkgrilla.com.
We are officially back at the USYS National Championship. Second half about to begin. Fort Wayne will now be attacking from left to right. Cook Inlet from right to left. And when the whistle goes, we'll have 45 minutes of football remaining. All tied up. But can someone break the deadlock? We're about to find out. Underway for the second half. Here comes Fort Wayne. And I'm Taylor Storthy. Thank you for tuning in. It's coverage from the USYS National Championships. An exciting start so far, a back and forth game. And as halftime has come to a close, we are back on the field, back with more action. Throwing going the other way. Cook Inlet now able to slow things down as they pick it up on their back line. They'll play it out to the left-hand side. They were on the back foot to start the game in the first half. They've had more pressure and high percentage chances taken against them. But their goalie, Skyland, who has definitely put up a player of the match performance so far, has responded to the challenges brilliantly. Multiple big saves. I do imagine Fort Wayne will try to keep putting her to the test in the second 45-minute period.
We can build. Don't have to go fast. We can build. We got G. G, head up.
I think for this first game of the day, we're not going to need
Good work, Addy.
to worry about the hydration break. Play to the middle of the park. Fort Wayne trying to turn things around. And they'll play it back. I believe it is Mary Grace Knapp in goal for Fort Wayne United Elite. The goalie jersey is the number 00. Now Fort Wayne trying to bring it down the left-hand side as it's going to be switched to the other side of the field. Now they're going to keep pushing down. Through ball. Into good space. Going to fall to the far side, but just out of reach of Emma Swigart. Fort Wayne can send it the other way. Missed header, but that should be an easy pickup for Lind. It'll be sent right back to her. About to hit the 49th minute. A quiet start to the half, but both teams, I think, getting settled in once more. Big through ball from the left-hand side. That's going to fall in behind, right to the edge of the box. Now getting some help. Cook Inlet with one of their best looking chances so far in the game. Here they are out to the right-hand side. Played back up top. Looking for some room. Shot. Easy save by Knapp. Not a lot of power, but a very well orchestrated attack. I know that was something that Cook Inlet were looking to probably change at halftime. And out to the right. Through. Fort Wayne back on the ball. But can they clear it away? Doesn't look like it for the moment. That's going to go out. And will be a goal kick for Fort Wayne. Picked up on the wing. Played to the left-hand side. Ball's going to get knocked free. Lofted out of bounds. Throwing going the other direction. '51st minute. Fort Wayne have started this half on the back foot, but I don't know if it's about them not playing as strong or if it's Cook Inlet starting to get more comfortable. I think it might be the latter. Their halftime team talk, I think, has worked out, as it'll be Fort Wayne now continuing the attack. Bryn Patterson sends it forward. Out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Fort Wayne United. Through. Counterattack possibility? No. It looked to be a chance for Cook Inlet, but Madison Balf got there in time as it's sent to the opposite side. Ooh, that's a bit of a foul. Here comes a free kick.
Help it on, Emma will be there to finish. Help it on and Emma will finish it.
Wonder if they'll be able to get the ball into the box. Headed away. Good job by Cook Inlet. Now they'll play it to the back line. Here it is forward. Played through. Good clearance. A couple of unfortunate bounces, but Cook Inlet prevent the ball from going to a really scary spot. Now a bit of room, edge of the box, played out wide. Great chance here from Fort Wayne. The defender gets there in time, though. And Cook Inlet going to slow things down as they look to build a brand new attack. Down the line and flicked forward. Nope, backward now. Fort Wayne out to the left. That's going to get pushed forward. Cook Inlet will try to clear it again. Good on-ball pressure goes off the attacker. And it will stay with Cook Inlet, who can send it downfield. Good clearance there. Fort Wayne, I think, kind of getting back to where they had been throughout the first half. In control. What a tackle to win the ball back. Very cleanly made, but a good response by Addison Bailey. She dispossessed Bryn Patterson after Patterson made a good play, and a foul to follow gives a Cook Inlet free kick to resume possession. Played through the middle. Not able to find enough space out wide. Play to the back line. Good block. That's going to go out of play. Throw-in going the other direction. Three defenders back for Cook Inlet. That'll pause the attack. You'll love the effort on display from the attacker. Might have been Escudia Palacios, but Fort Wayne will have to try again. 55th minute underway from the wide world of sports. And that one's going to be cleared away. Fort Wayne back on the ball. There was a lot of action at the Wide World of Sports now 5 years ago, back during the coronavirus pandemic. From the NBA bubble to the MLS is Back tournament. MLS is Back tournament featured all 26 MLS teams and was actually structured like the World Cup. Had a group stage and got followed by some knockout rounds. Free kick coming up.
Addy, help it. We need the first contact, Green. That's all we need. Someone else will finish it. Get the first contact.
Will be a good opportunity here for Fort Wayne.
First contact, Green. First contact. Touch tight here. One center back, Green. Marks up, tuck tight. Good. Disorganized now, Green. Disorganized.
Now in the 57th minute,
We needed that, Green.
ball's headed back to the field.
Love
And it the other way. Through ball into space. Really good chance for Mary Jo Landon. Sends it out wide. Will it go back to Landon? Good job dispossessing. Shot off target. Goal kick. What a counterattack by Cook Inlet. We're still level.
Good effort. Hey, Green, that's the one we talked about at halftime. When Bryn's up on this side, we got to be connected on the backside. It's the only way they're dangerous. Easy, great early ball. Hey, now, get it organized. Shift right now. Shift as a team. Get it organized.
Played in the middle of the field. Blocked to the side. Played back. More short passing across. That's going to be sent out right as well. Intercepted.
Look at the ripple effect there, Layla.
Cook Inlet hangs on to the ball. They'll have a throw-in. Player goes down. This will be a free kick for Cook Inlet.
Get Brooke over there.
Tough challenge, no booking, but the ref might issue a warning. Free kick on the way.
G-Money, go serve. Or Brooklyn, serve. Catton, hey, we got to be dangerous here on the counter. We got to be dangerous here on the counter.
Here it is. Free kick coming up.
Yeah, Brooke, get in the box. Give her some time, Brooklyn. Layla, you're good in that space right there.
Lofted forwards. That's going to be out of play. Goal kick. Fort Wayne United will now be able to send it the other way. Scramble for the ball in the back line. Cook Inlet, however, going to win it back. But the battle isn't done yet. That's going to be lofted to the box. Missed clearance attempt, but now Fort Wayne can try to get it out. Ball deflected, this time a successful clearance. Almost had been a through ball as well to a teammate that was playing forward. Here comes Cook Inlet now on response. They've been holding on to possession. They have had the momentum. They're looking to keep it that way. Now moved out to the right. Change being made. Scudia Palacios out for now. Lydia Harold back in. Throw-in coming up for the start of the 61st minute of action here at the Wide World of Sports. Multiple players whiffing on the ball. It's going to be Cook Inlet back in possession. Now out to the right-hand side. Play to the center. Good-looking attack. That's going to be lofted towards goal, over the bar. Another good chance from Cook Inlet, who have really been strong to start the half. And as we are a third of the way through the second period of play, we'll get a goal kick. Of course, this is group stage play from the USYS Nationals. Once we hit the end of regulation, that'll be it. We don't have stoppage time, or extra time yet. That's going to come later this weekend for the finale of semifinal and championship play. 1 point currently locked in for both teams, but which team could surge ahead and get 3? There comes the through ball. Player goes down, free kick. I think that's not a bad foul necessarily to give, not a bad challenge, but does a good job to slow the attack. Here comes another free kick. Referee, I think, giving a quick little warning to the defender as we get set up. Everyone sitting forward. Here it is. Aradine Herrera headed forward, but just a little off target.
Well done. Organize now.
Goal kick on the way. Skylar Lind, who was stellar in the first half. We'll resume play, sending it out from the back. 63rd minute of action now.
Good, Emma. Love it. Lead to your right. Lead to your right. Lead it to your right. Yep. Good, Amalia. Well done.
Now from the right side. Good dispossession. Big clearance and might find an attacker in space. Will find an attacker in space. Doesn't have a lot of help. Here's the shot at an awkward angle, off target, goal kick. But another quick chance from Cook. Inlet, gotta say, let him cook throughout the second half, because that is exactly what they have been doing. They have been back on top. That one's gonna be sent to the midway part of the field. Good challenge. Fort Wayne, however, stay on the attack. Only feels like it's a matter of time before Fort Wayne makes some big plays as well. No subs getting prepped yet from the bench. We did see Fort Wayne making a change earlier in the half. And do imagine as this period continues, we'll get a few more. Good one-on-one challenge to win the ball right back. And it'll be Cook Inlet sending the ball the other way, sending the ball down the wing. Through ball into open space. A bit too heavy of a touch. That's going to be cleared away. Picked up on the sideline. And that's going to go the other direction. I think that time Addison Gasser unable to get to the ball. Again, just kind of a heavy touch after the kick. 65th minute. Fort Wayne will resume. We're still all tied. Now into space. Good job shedding a few defenders. Shot, blocked, saved. Kind of moves to the side. Good job on the attack there from the Cook Inlet attacker. Was able to shed the defense away to open some space. But that shot just unable to convert, as Cook Inlet are going to try again.
Underneath her, settle.
Played back to Gasser. Gasser sends it forward. That's going to be cleared away. Good defensive stop. That'll slow things down. Throw-in coming up. Great sliding challenge. Cleared away again. But this time it was cleared by one of the Cook Inlet attackers trying to find a pass. Throwing on the way from Fort Wayne. Here's a through ball into space. Ball's going to get knocked forward. Weigart got a little bit of room. Gets dispossessed by a trio of defenders. Cook Inlet are able to clear it. That should go out. Throw-in coming up for Fort Wayne. Out wide. Picked up on the side, cross the box, all the way to the far post, but no one was there. Dangerous attack, though. Fort Wayne with one of their first, I think, strong attacking possessions of the half. Played through on goal, but an easy pickup for Lind as that'll get sent the other way. Played short. Trying to build their way forward. Cook Inlet. Good passing. But Fort Wayne back on the ball. Played through, but intercepted. This could be huge if the through ball gets through. Waiting for the run. Was it well timed? No, it was not. Offsides. I think Mary Jo Landon jumped just a little too early. That was the chance, I think. But good positioning by the defense to force the offside ball. Played forward. Out to the left. Lofted through. Excellent tackle to try to keep the ball in play. That will be called a foul. I think that's an interesting foul call because I think she clearly stopped the ball with that challenge, although both players fell over. So it will be a free kick, though, for Fort Wayne. It'll go the other direction. 69th minute begins. Trying to clear it away, trying to keep the attack going. Edge of the box, not a lot of room for a shot. Good defense for Fort Wayne. Cook Inlet looking to open the door. There was not a lot of room for Mary Jo Landon as that one's lofted forward and scooped up by the goalie. Mary Grace Knapp can send it the other direction. Big ball sent forward, headed across. Ball's going to get knocked free. Fort Wayne keeping the pressure on, trying to send it up. Whistle goes, free kick coming up. It'll be Fort Wayne with a good chance. So here's the free kick. Fort Wayne into the box. Douglas, did the ball find a teammate? It's going to be knocked around. Fort Wayne keep it inside. What a challenge to knock it out of bounds. Will stay with Fort Wayne. But their attack is just going to continue. Cleared away from the edge of the box. Throw in. Nope. Actually stayed alive, but in about the same position as a throw in for Fort Wayne. Here they are trying to bring it to the side. Crossed inside of the box. Headed up. And that's going to land out of play. And that will be a corner kick. Went out, but it went out off the touch by Lind. Corner kick for Fort Wayne. While Swigert couldn't have the header on target, it does force the ball to get knocked out of bounds by one of the Cook Inlet players. So a great chance here and a corner kick coming up from Fort Wayne.
Go ahead, Ariani, go ahead. Ariani, go ahead. In the box, in the box. Kylie will cover you. In the box.
And more zonal marking pretty close to the goalie from Cook Inlet. This one's whipped in. Headed away. Can't pass it back out wide. That's a nice clearance, and here's a throw from Fort Wayne. They'll stay on the attack.
Get our shape, get our shape, get our shape.
Out wide. Fort Wayne hold on to the ball. They are trapped in that corner, as that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Falls forward. Big clearance from Cook Inlet. That'll slow things down. Threw into the box. Good chance. Lind comes up and wins the ball. Brilliant challenge to get it away from the striker, who was in a perfect spot on a perfect pass.
Way to work through a tough period, Green. Way to work through a tough period. Well done.
But Skylar Lynn rushes forward to save the draw for the moment.
Kylie, well done, Kylie. Time for 2 touches. Okay, now 1. Help out, help out.
73rd minute. Cook Inlet putting some pressure now on the defense of Fort Wayne. And that ball's going to be sent out wide, and that's going to be a throw-in going the other direction. Scramble for the ball. It's sent forward. Headed away. Throw-in coming up. It'll stay with Fort Wayne. We're at the USYS National Championships at ESPN's Wide World Sports Complex. Bryn Patterson with a throw-in coming up. Change being made, though. Onto the field now will be Parker Sullivan. She'll be replacing Meadow Lewis. A midfield swap as the ball's going to get one back and eventually cleared by Cook Inlet. It'll stay with Fort Wayne.
Hey, good shape here, back. Well done. Well done.
Patterson looking for a better resumption of play this time. 75th minute about to begin. 15 to go of regulation. Cross intercepted. Great job getting on top of the ball.
Good, Emma. Really good, Emma. Really good. Really good.
Through ball sent deep, but there is a defender back for Fort Wayne. Ball sent out wide. Played into some space. Here comes Cook Inlet on a counterattack. They've got 5 attackers forward. Through ball's going to go long, though. Fort Wayne goal kick coming up. Beautiful weather, though, today as we continue in the morning. Started when we still saw a bit more orange in the sky as the sun was rising, but the sun is shining pretty brightly now. Here's a big clearance. Fort Wayne to pick it up in the midfield. Foul on the play. A bit of an aggressive challenge by Brooklyn Bailey. Free kick right around the halfway line. So Fort Wayne will try to send it forward. About to hit the 77th minute. That's going to be whipped into the box. That's going to fall behind everyone. Goal kick on the way. Skylar Lind will send the ball the other direction. She's definitely the leading candidate for player of the match honors. Stellar job in the net, making some big time saves. She's been a big reason as to why this game has stayed level. Played back to the goalie. Lind again, short passing as Cook Inlet try to find a way through the midfield. Through a maze of green defenders. Good pass across. Here comes Cook Inlet with a good chance. Played out wide. Right to Schold. Edge of the box. Cross to the far post. No one's there. Goal kick. So close to a really good chance. But instead it'll go the other way. Fort Wayne recently, I think, have gotten a bit more control. They were a bit on the back foot to start the half. That's going to be headed forward. After being the stronger side to start the game with better attacks, Cook Inlet's responded brilliantly from the break. Now played in the middle of the park. Now played up top, looking for some room. Could have a long-range shot. Not a lot of room. Played out wide. Schold won't have room. Played inside. Big clearance by Fort Wayne. Here's a through ball into space. Good clearance by Lind. On ball pressure. That's going to be sent out wide. Big clearance. Almost falls through for a brilliant through ball, but knocked into open space. A bit of space at the edge of the box. Defender falls over, and they are going to call a foul on the Cook Inlet attacker, and it'll go the other way. Free kick for Fort Wayne. 80th minute begins. It's crunch time. Both teams in line for a hard-fought draw. They've been trying to get on the board, but neither team has done so yet. Skylar Lind has made some big saves. There have been some tight windows for some shots from Cook Inlet that have just missed. We'll find out if any team can take that second step, can take the late lead, and what feels like one goal would win a team the match. Played through to the right. Good turn, trying to open some space for a shot. But Swigart can't get it across, does get it off the defender. So a corner kick coming up for Fort Wayne. Good attacking possession.
Hey, one.
So here it is. Now we're seeing a little bit more man marking from the Cook Inlet defense. A lot of players sitting at the far post. Here it is, into the box. Bit of a scramble, not enough open room. Goalie's far away from the goal, and it's into the back of the net. Took a couple of bounces, but in the 82nd minute, Fort Wayne take the lead. Not a lot of time remains.
Hey, listen close. Quickly. Play closer to Brianna.
Unfortunately, through the scramble, and given that it was on the far side of that area of the field, I'm not able to give you the exact goal scorer. But a great shot there. And I noticed from the play, after the corner kick, Lynn just got pulled out of her spot, and that opened the door for a potential volley. But now imagine Cook Inlet to be 100% full throttle now. Out of bounds, deflected. It's going to go the other way for Fort Wayne. I wonder if that'll open up for a counterattack. You'd imagine for Cook Inlet, they're going to be sacrificing defense to try to find a desperate equalizer. '83rd minute continues. Cook Inlet are going to win the ball back. Challenge won by Fort Wayne. Good turn away from the defense. Missed tackle. That's going to be sent down the right-hand side. Good movement on ball. Played into some open space. One-on-one chance. Score! Swigart down the middle. Hits it to the left of Lind to make it 2-0 Fort Wayne. Right at the start of the 84th minute, Swigart makes it 2-0. Brilliant attack started by Lydia Harold down the right side. Found Swigart making a beautiful run to the middle. Slid the ball her way, and in a one-on-one chance, Lind, who has been flawless in making those saves on those opportunities, unable to make it this time. Now, it's Cook Inlet, bring it into the box, shot almost into the net. No chance for the rebound after the pass, but they are sending players forward. They've got an opportunity, ball knocked away. They need 2 goals now for the tie. That would have been a huge first goal, as they were really strong out of the resumption of play. Goal kick now for Fort Wayne. The pass got by the goalie, but no one could pick it up at the far post. Painful for Cook Inlet, who are looking at a potential first match loss here at the USYS National Championships. 85th minute. Fort Wayne obviously going to take a little extra time for these set pieces. They say a 2-0 lead is the most dangerous in sports, especially in soccer, but you got to be feeling good right now if you're Fort Wayne, getting those 2 goals in the span of just 2 minutes, scoring in the 81st, scoring in the 84th, breaking the deadlock and extending the lead. They capitalized on a counterattack. Obviously, Cook Inlet has to be aggressive late in the game. They need to find the equalizer, but also when you get aggressive, that also leaves you a little bit exposed sometimes to a counterattack like we saw a minute ago from Fort Wayne. Another throw-in on the way. Now to the right. Play to the edge of the box. Hit towards goal. Rebound. Back of the net. Still alive. An 86th minute goal. No time for celebrations, though, for Cook Inlet. And all of a sudden, after 80 scoreless minutes, 3 goals in the span of 6 minutes. A beautiful attack from the right-hand side. Ball was deflected to the right spot down the middle. And now it's going to be Fort Wayne trying to bring it the other way. Here it is, sent down to the middle. Big clearance. Fort Wayne hold the advantage. They're going to send it down to the right. Harold will hold on to it, and obviously going to see a little bit of time wasting here. That's going to be picked up there by Douglas. Edge of the box, and again, they're going to try to hold for time. Knocked out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in. We'll have to keep an eye on what the stoppage time will be. Player goes down, potentially a cramp maybe. Obviously Fort Wayne will look to hold on to the lead. Trainer's going to head out to the field. This will add some stoppage time to the clock. And that'll actually give these teams a bit of a breather. I was wondering at first if that play was potentially meant to try to add to some time wasting, but no. The player does look like they've picked up a bit of an injury. Hopefully they're all right. I can try to get you the number in a second. 2-1 lead for Fort Wayne late. Player being helped off the field. The good news is she's up and moving, but I think did have some cramping. Obviously, it's not super hot yet, but the heat will get to the players a little bit later on. We'll have a throw-in, I believe, on the way coming up. It will be Fort Wayne back in possession. And yeah, good news for Lydia Harold, who's off the field right now. She will be good to continue, but we'll have to wait until the next stoppage, I believe. She's the player who had went down, but she's good to go. Throw in. Fort Wayne going to hold on to it. I think you'll definitely see an extra minute be added to stoppage time after that possession. Fort Wayne going to get it back and clear it away. Simple as you'd like. 90th minute underway. Cook Inlet throw-in coming up. They will not have too many opportunities to go. Two-one advantage for Fort Wayne United. Scramble for the ball in the midfield. Ball's going to get cleared away, and it will stay with Cook Inlet. Throw-in coming up from Elise Adkins. Time is of the essence. And with that, we have officially hit stoppage time. But thanks to the recent injury and thanks to the 3 goals, I think we'll have about 3 to 4 minutes. There will be a couple of opportunities for Cook Inlet if they can stay on the ball, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Worst case scenario for Fort Wayne United. Or no, best case scenario for Fort Wayne United, worst case scenario for Cook Inlet. Fort Wayne United have no reason to go fast with this goal kick. They'll let a little more time roll off the clock. Here it is, sent downfield. Through ball sent into space. That's going to be rolled back right to Lind. Lind is going to send it down the middle as well. Second minute of stoppage time beginning. Cook Inlet now, played through into some middle space. Trying to find a route into the box. Lexus gets dispossessed. Here's a long-range effort, off-flying goal kick. And it'll be sent the other way. Knapp has done a good job of trying to keep a couple shots out. Hasn't needed to make any, I think, direct saves. But now she has one job, send it as far as she can. Out to the right. Cleared downfield again by Cook Inlet. That's going to fall in behind. It's picked up with a little bit of space, I believe, by Alexis Luff. Edge of the box. She goes down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty in the 93rd minute. Great job by Lexi Luff to win the penalty. This could be it. This could be the game-tying shot. A great attack, draws the foul, and in the 93rd minute, with a 2-1 scoreline, the most important kick of the game. Hard to tell the number of the penalty taker. It'll put Mary Grace Knapp to the test in the net. Whistle goes. Here's the shot. Tied at 2. Mission accomplished for Cook Inlet. Trailing entering the 85th minute. They have rallied twice in the final few to level things up. Both teams in line for 1 point. It was the center back for Cook Inlet making the play. Might have been Brooklyn Bailey. Can't confirm it was the number 13. Maybe the final chance now for Fort Wayne. 94th minute begins. Foul play, Luff gets pushed over by Patterson. A late free kick. Maybe one more chance now for Cook Inlet. They're not going to blow the whistle in the middle of their attack. Cook Inlet continues. Play to the middle. Cleared away. Lofted forward again. Fort Wayne clearing away again. We only have about 1 or 2 attacking chances remaining into the 95th minute now. 90 plus 4. Lifted towards the box. That's going to get deflected away. Excellent clearance by Cook Inlet. And that'll be the final whistle. Back and forth. Both teams not giving an inch. But in the end, Fort Wayne United do not hold on to the win. They go up 2-0 by a corner kick and by an Emma Swigart goal. But a quick response by Cook Inlet to make it 2-1, and a 93rd minute penalty, I think that was converted by Brooklyn Bailey, gives us a finale at the end of 90. 2-2 scoreline, both teams take a point at the end of an awesome game. An exciting matchup to get us started at the USYS National Championships. I'm Taylor Storthy. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you back tomorrow for more action for these teams at the National Championships. But you can catch the rest of the action here on the US Youth Soccer YouTube channel throughout the rest of the week. And we have got more action still to go later today. Hope to see you then.